There are thousands of Excel tutorials on YouTube, so why should you spend your precious time on mine? Reason number 1. This course has a clear, closed structure. The Excel for Beginners course contains just 20 lessons, with one video per lesson, and this is lesson 1. Reason number 2. Each lesson has an exercise file, which you can download from the link in the description. Watching the videos is fine, but if you want to learn how to do things mentioned in the videos, you should do the exercises while you watch. Not doing the exercises won't help you to remember. Reason number 3. All the examples are based on real business cases. And reason number 4. This course was not made by an Excel teacher, but an Excel professional who has made a career working as an analytical manager in multinational consulting, FMCG, and pharmaceutical corporations, using the skills you will learn during this course. The Excel for Beginners course is enough for everyday office work. If Excel is or will be your main tool at work, you should also look at my Advanced Excel course. It also has 20 lessons with exercises. These two courses have all the knowledge needed for typical Excel tests, which are common at job interviews for corporations. The Advanced Excel course finishes with many authentic tests, like the ones conducted by corporations, and are all explained in detail. There are 2 more courses, Excel for Experts and the Visual Basic for Applications in Excel. If you plan to become an Excel geek, they will be right up your street. This course uses Excel 2016, which looks like this. If you have either Excel 2010, 2013 or 2019 on your computer, you'll have no trouble with this course as there are only slight differences between them. But if you have Excel 2007 or Excel 2003 especially, I suggest you update your software or look for other courses dedicated to these earlier versions. Everything in this course will be explained to you as simply as possible. Please do not be offended when I explain things that are obvious to you. Many people appreciate this more straightforward approach. These videos look their best when viewed in 720p HD quality. It should be the default selection. If not, you can change the quality after starting the video by clicking on the cog icon in the lower right hand corner of the screen. Then choose 720p HD. So, after this slightly long but much needed introduction, let's get started with the training. After opening Excel, you'll be presented with this screen. Here you can choose to create a blank workbook or use a template. In my 20-year career, I have neither used any of the templates nor heard of anyone using them in a real work-related situation, so we will create a blank workbook. On the left-hand side, you can also see your recently used files. In this lesson, I will show you what all the different things are called in Excel, so please pay close attention as these names will be used in the following lessons. The upper part of the screen is called the ribbon, which contains 7 tabs. Each tab contains icons, small pictures, some of which are labelled. The size of the icons and their labels depends on the screen size, which means Excel looks different depending on how much of your screen Excel is taking up. As we shrink the Excel window, the icons get smaller and the descriptions disappear. At the very top of the Excel window, you can see the name of the file. For new files, the default name, Book 1, or something similar is given. You can change it when you save the file later on. Just below the file name is the ribbon. As I said before, there are 7 tabs here. This is the Home tab, Insert tab, Formulas tab, and now back to the Home tab. As you can see, the active tab is marked with a border above it. Then we have the icons, the small pictures which are often labelled. For example, this is the Find and Select icon. This whole area here is called the worksheet, or sheet for short. All the small rectangles on every worksheet are called cells. There are over 17 billion cells on every worksheet, but don't worry, most advanced users never even use a million. Every cell has a row and a column. Currently we are in cell B5, which is row 5, column B. As you can see, the active row and column are darker in colour. You can select a cell by left-clicking on it, or by using the arrows on your keyboard, and using the arrows is faster. The active cell has a bold border around it. Its location is shown in the name box right here. When we input data into a cell, it also appears in the formula bar as well as the cell itself. After all your data for one cell has been inputted, hit the Enter key on your keyboard. You can also input text into the formula bar, and it will appear in the active cell. It's possible to select more than one cell at once. There are 3 worksheets in this Excel file. The number of worksheets in the new files depends on the settings. If you only have 1, add 2 more by clicking on the plus sign. Each worksheet has a name. To change sheets, simply click on its name. To change the name of a sheet, double left click on the current name, then type the new name and hit enter to save it. Right-clicking on the sheet name brings up the menu with all the different commands regarding sheets. As this is the first lesson, we will keep it simple by just changing the tab color. The new color will only be visible after selecting another sheet, as the active sheet tab is always white. By clicking the plus, you can add more sheets to the file. Now we'll download the exercise files. Copy them to your desktop and open the file called 01 Introduction. A common beginner problem is the fact that the icons that cannot be used at a certain moment will not be visible. For example, if we want to change the design or format of a graph, I will not find the appropriate commands on the ribbon right now, since I currently haven't selected a graph in this file. The design and format tabs appear after selecting a graph. To select a graph, click on it. To deselect it, click anywhere outside the graph. If you are serious about learning how to use Excel, I strongly recommend the YouTube playlist Excel for Beginners, and proceed in accordance with the lessons sequence. First, subscribe by clicking here, then click this link where you will find the Excel for Beginners playlist, and continue watching this course with my next video. Lesson 2, First Formulas.